she was in there shucking and riding. She was hopping up and down on that dude, bro. She hopped up and down on that dude, and you was up there taking L's. What's going on, y'all? Grind and Motivate back to this thing again, man, with another video. Y'all see that got the new cut. The new cut. That boy, I feel aerodynamic, boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Move out the way. But yeah, man, we got a video that's been circulating on the net a little bit this week. It's about a boxer, so I figure it's kind of up my wheelhouse. He also was talking about dating and, you know, how he got dead dirty. So I figure I go into you a bit, man. And I guess we're gonna see whether or not we think this guy is a simp, or he handled it right, or, you know, it was just horrible luck and he just happened to be the guy that had to deal with it. Let's get into it.
Her birthday trip, her and two of her friends went to Atlanta for their birthday trip. So her and one friend, they flew out together on Thursday. The other friend met them on Friday. They went out Friday night. So Saturday morning, and I fight on Saturday. She calls me at 10 in the morning while I'm weighing in. I call her back about 30 minutes later once I'm done with everything. I'm laying on the floor, getting rehydrated, just, you know, trying to chill, get myself together before the fight. And she's talking, she's telling me about, you know, everything that happened the night before. Right? Normal relationship stuff. And when I get back to the crib, I call her. She's getting her outfit together. She's like, should I wear this or this? I'm like, go ahead, wear that dress. And now it's Sunday morning. About 10 in the morning, I leave. I go to Chicago because whenever I'm just in like a jacked up mood, that's where I want to go back home. As I'm driving to Chicago around 11 in the morning, like, yo, I hope you had a good night. And then I text her again at 1. I'm like, hey, I've heard from you, but I guess I'll talk to you later. Then around 3, and mind you, this whole time I have her location. So from that morning, I saw that she was at these apartments in Atlanta. The Airbnb is in a whole different part of Georgia, like Decatur. So what are you doing in Atlanta in some apartments? Okay. I start calling her around 3:30 before I leave Chicago.
Yeah, that's a decent little trek. It's not far, but it's a decent enough of a trek for you to be suspicious about it. Like Decatur is over there, Atlanta's over there. Depending on what part of Atlanta you're talking about, like more than likely, she's not gonna be in like Briarcliff or Emory Point, Atlanta. She's gonna probably be in like Buckhead or something like that. So yeah, man. More than likely, she was far distance from Decatur. But yeah. That's first red flag right there. The first red flag really to me is her wanting to go to Atlanta by herself. You got to fight. She wants to go to Atlanta though. Instead of sitting at home with you, she could have been home with you. You know, y'all could have, you know, you could have went and did your fight, won your fight, come back, y'all go and celebrate her birthday. But nah, she like, I want to go to Atlanta. Who wants to go to Atlanta? Like, why? That, I don't know. That is just weird to me. Like, you got a girl and all that kind of stuff, and she want to go out of town without you to go celebrate her birthday. Like, she's willing to do it. Like, that's weird to me. Let's get it.
And it's 3:30 Chicago time, so she's like 4:30, right? I'm calling her FaceTime that's not going through. I'm regular calling her. First it's ringing, and then by the second time I called, it just goes straight to voicemail.
Whoa.
I start calling her friend. That flew down with her on third.
Yeah, that's that suspicious work, man. She knew she was up to no good, man. You called her a couple times. She probably had bro over there in the background, like kind of wondering who he might even said, who that is. And she was like, nobody, you know, girls be lying. And it's so easy to really pick out when girls lie. I don't know if it's an experience thing. I feel like I don't have so much experience. Like, I feel like a girl be lying to me and I just be looking at them just like, bro, like I'm disappointed, bro. I can't believe you think I'm that stupid and you really think you're gonna get over on me. But yeah, let's go.
It's ringing. Same thing. So I said in voicemail. I just texted him because I have a location. I said, bet, don't worry about it. Here I come. I lost my fight. I'm in my feelings. And now you're playing in my face. Like, you're doing some stuff right now that, like, if I did it, like, I would be the worst dude on earth. And, like, your friends would be like, you need to stop talking to him types. But now you're doing it to me.
Yeah, bro. Like that, and that's another thing. Like Yeah, I know y'all gonna it's gonna probably be some lame ass girl in there talking about she wanna go her birthday. Why can't you just wait? A lot I don't really get women trying to feel like it needs to happen the exact day of the birthday. Like, bro, we can go to my fight this week, watch me win, and then next week we all go down to Atlanta together. Cause that's a trip for all of us, ain't it? Stupid.
I'll be there. No worry. 10 hours. It's not nothing. I'll do it. Watch this. Now her friends start calling me. What's up? What's up? Where all at? What's going on? Oh, she's stuttering. I'm about to go to the apartments to go get my girl. While we're shot together. Oh, the other friend who has the brother. So the apartment that my girl was staying at apparently is the other friend's brother's apartment. And the other friend apparently was throwing up in the section in the club. Like, they just kicked them all out. Because, like, can't be in here. You're throwing up all over the place. So they kicked them out. This is the story they told me.
That doesn't even sound plausible. One easy way to know that a woman's lying is when they tell you a story that is so off the wall, so outlandish. It's just like, he did that. What? They kicked you out because you threw up at the club? People throw up at the club all the time, bro. I work security at a Jamaican club, bro. People throw up all the time. People get high. People be in there sloppy drunk, bro. Ain't nobody kicking them out. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you do too much, they'll kick you out. But yeah, bro. What? Yeah, bro. That's crazy right there. So they kicked you out, and then the friend got drunk, and then y'all was so concerned and all that kind of stuff to take her to the house or whatever like that. I don't know, man. I feel like that's also kind of a contradictory to her behavior. You know, the way that she wasn't concerned about him going to Atlanta with her and having a good time with her on her birthday, but she's so concerned about the friend. I don't know, man. I had a girl lie to me one time. It was her birthday, right? And she's over my place, and she's using bleach to clean ants up in my bathroom because it's cold and ants start to come in, and it's not like it's no like food in my bathroom or nothing like that. So the ants just be coming in. I'm like, hey man, don't be using bleach in my bathroom, especially to do something like clean up ants, because first off, the bleach can get anywhere. It can mess anything up. And then second off, the fumes from the bleach are a danger. I've got a dog here. He's in low level, so of course he's going to be catching in all the vapors of the bleach. And then also, I don't want to smell that. I don't want to smell it. So she takes that as me arguing with her. But I'm just telling her, I'm talking to her just like how I'm talking to you guys right now. I'm like, hey man, don't use bleach in here because there's fumes. The fumes come off of it. It's not ideal because it stains stuff. I got a dog. The only place that bleach belongs is diluted or in a can. And she was acting like I said something crazy. So she leaves. I knew she had an attitude and all that kind of stuff. I just let her leave because I don't care. And then she hits me up later on talking about something. Why you do that? Why you ain't want to get me a gift? Like you thought to argue with me. What are you talking about? You're an idiot. That was the first thing that was weird to me. Then later on, I'm laying down. I just like let her go for the day. I'm laying down. It's 12 o'clock. She gonna call me talking about some. She's calling me frantic, bro, hysterical. Then and she's like, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Where you at? She's like, I'm drunk right now. I want to go. I'm ready to go. So I'm like, who are you with? So I'm thinking like, okay, you with some little dudes or something like that, man. They can take you home. They can do whatever you need to do with them. So then she said, no, I'm ready to go with my friend. I'm with my friend. So then, yeah. So then, I'm keep on talking to her, trying to tell her where are you at? She's not really telling me. She tell me first we're at Twin Peaks. I'm like, come on, bro. Then secondly, she tell me, oh yeah, I'm at my sister's house. Then I'm like, all right, bro. Then she tell me, oh yeah, it's 3 dudes and 3 women, and it's all of us here, and they're in there laying down. Everybody's in here asleep, but I want to go. How are you the only one that's miraculously up? Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Then I just kept on talking to her. Cause I'm kind of invested in the story at this point. And I'm nosy. I'm like, I want to know like where you at, bro. So then she finally drops her location, after finally trying to like tell me every which way to go, I get there. It's a dude I know from the gym. It's a dude I know from the gym. And then I don't know if he saw me or not. I hope he didn't see me because I look like a stupid ass simp coming to pick her up. To be honest, man, she put me in danger as well, because what if I pull up and this dude's like, hey, who why she messing with him? That who she messing with? That why she won't give me none? That why she won't take me seriously? He might be a super simpatico like that. He might be a crash out or something like that. And, you know, now he want to pull up the yappa, and next thing you know, I'm getting blasted away. My life ended. So, you know, that's not really worth it on that, man. I told my mom about it. She was like, cut that bitch off. Cut that bitch off. Jack off, nigga. But that is like real, man. A girl that would do something like that is not really opposed to putting you in danger. You know, she's drunk at night. You shouldn't be dealing with no girls that get drunk anyway. You shouldn't be dealing with no girls that will put you in an altercation possibility anyway. But she's drunk at night, and she's not with her girlfriends or anything like that. She's with a guy by himself. You don't know what this guy might be capable of or what willing to do. And next thing you know, you get ended too. So yeah, man, if a girl calls you late at night, it's not really your job, man. Especially if it's not nothing that you okayed. If you didn't okay her going out and getting drunk on the time, then you really don't need to get up. You probably should just not answer, act like you sleep. I mean, if she a girlfriend, I guess. I mean, but she probably is she's on thin ice, and she's possibly about to be out of there after that, man. It shouldn't be no goddamn, yeah, my girl be getting drunk and I'll be having to clean up the message. You're an idiot. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. I guess I can kind of tell you why I thought about coming, because she was telling me the whole time, frantically, hysterically, that I'm going to drive. I got to go. I want to drive. And I was like, man, don't drive. And I'm thinking like, man, if I don't go ahead and just go and get this girl, then I would be the person who is on. If, you know, she was to drive and get into a bad accident, her life be over with, and now I got this dumb girl, you know, life ending on my hands, you know. So, you know, that just was one reason. Also, I was being nosy, man. So it was kind of simpatico for me to even get up, man. But yeah, man, just letting you guys know, man, if a girl getting drunk or she out there doing it willy-nilly and all that kind of stuff, and you didn't okay it, I don't think that you should have to do anything to pick up the pieces. And if, realistically, she your girlfriend, and she ain't your girlfriend no more. Let's go. But then, but that just right there, that was weird to me. That was dope. And then it's like at the same time, you want me to be your boyfriend? I told her after that, I was like, boy, you must be crazy. But I mean, a long time before that, I knew I didn't want her to be anything, because she had already shown me signs of like weakness and all that kind of stuff. But for her to act as if I had started an argument, go over another man's house on her birthday, let him take her out to dinner. Who knows what the hell they did that night. She act like they didn't do nothing, but who knows? She could have sucked him up or whatever. She said she was on her period.
Gotta suck dick on your period. You can't say no, I ain't hearing it.
But and then you lie about it. She told me when I picked her up that her friend was still in the house. So I was just in my head like, this bitch is trash. Like you gonna leave you're leaving your friend at some people's house you don't know. Your friend's from out of town because she's from out of town. So then later on, I'm just kind of like sitting there listening to it while she's kind of like sobered up, and she telling the story again. And I'm like listening, I'm like, and then she tells a story. She's like, oh yeah, because such and such is back home. And I was like, oh, I thought you said she was over there at bro's house. And she was like, oh. So yeah, man, these girls, they be lying when they tell you off the wall stories. I'm sorry to go on a tangent, but yeah, man, when they tell you these off the wall stories and it doesn't make sense and nothing about it seems plausible from a logical standpoint, it's probably a lie, bro. I mean, you know, I know women are very illogical and nothing about them makes sense, but you trust your gut, man. As a man, trust your gut, man. When it doesn't make sense, it's probably not right. Let's get it.
The friend who has the rental, she drives my girl and the other friend to that girl's brother's apartment in Atlanta, and then she goes back. First she goes.
See, that's an elaborate story right there. My friend and her friend, they some reason out of everything, they were like, oh yeah, man, let's take the drunk girl to your brother's apartment. My friends I mean, not my friend, but my sisters and her friends, they're not gonna have any dealings with me outside of like high and by, because I'm not part of your friend group. So they're not gonna be. Then my sister ain't gonna take her drunk friend, to my house and have her on the couch. Or no, that don't even make no sense, bro. So yeah, that right there is dope thing. That's crazy.
To the function to get their stuff, which they left at the function, and then she goes to the Airbnb. Okay. Okay. And now, at 4:30, 5 o'clock, now you're going to go get her from the apartment. After I've been calling both of y'all for the last 30 minutes, now is when you go. Okay. That's the story you're going with? Cool. Bet. Don't worry, I got you. A couple minutes passed. Now here go my girl. Now she FaceTimed me. And what's strange about that is that the only reason why you're about to go pick up my girl is because obviously y'all been in communication. So if my girl can call you, why can't she call me?
Huh.
Like, then my girl called me immediately and texted me. It was like, hey, like, this is what's happening. My girl isn't getting into any type of communication with me, text me nothing until she gets into that rental car. She FaceTimes me. Well, she does that shit on purpose. Like, she FaceTime me and she's trying to like play that role that like, oh, see, like I still have my clothes on, I have my jacket on, I still have my makeup on, I still have my jewelry on, like nothing happened, you know. I've been in and out of sleep since, you know, we got to the apartment in the morning. It was just me and that other girl. Well, okay, if it was just that harmless, why didn't you FaceTime me in the apartment?
Right.
Why did you wait until you were getting in the car before you FaceTime me? We've been going back and forth for the last day. She still hasn't answered that question, though. And I feel like that's just an important detail. Because I know if the roles were reversed, if I was doing the same stuff, bro, like, it wouldn't even, like, no, this junk would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. So the fact that, like, somebody who says that they hate liars, they hate manipulators, now you're lying and you're trying to manipulate me. As if I was born.
Yeah, I like
as if I would do this. Like, this is the reason
I like how he caught that, man, because a lot of women will just say something, but then you'll come back and you'll look at what they're doing or look at their actions, and you'll be like, that does not go with what you just said. That does not go with how you acting right now. So that's real right there, man. And another thing that I think when like a woman shows you something, like she say she don't want you to do something, or she doesn't like this about something that you might have did, or something that like dudes do, but she does it, I feel like, man, it's weapons free now. It's weapons free. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You can't really tell me nothing else. And you know, if we're boyfriend girlfriend, you know, you're pretty much on thin ice. You're on thin ice now. But let's get it.
actually. This is the reason why. Because I've been the other guy. Before, I've been the other guy, so I know how it goes. So that's why I don't
Karma.
take relationships serious, because I know how easy it is, bro. I know how easy it is. So now the fact that like you're trying to play in my face as if I don't know what really happened, that you were just asleep and you didn't do, even if you didn't cheat, because that's what she's saying. I didn't cheat. You want me to say I cheated, but I didn't cheat. Even if you didn't cheat, you was doing something you had no business doing, and you won't tell me. And you won't tell me because you probably did something so foul I would leave you for it. So rather than for you to tell me, so I would be able to be like, you know what, you did that, I'm out. You're just gonna leave me in the dark and tell me a lie. So now I can go around and tell people that because I wouldn't believe you, because I was insecure. There's no way. This girl, I've been with this girl for over a year. Her sister's wedding is in a couple of weeks, bro. I got the measurements and everything for my outfit for the wedding.
Ooh. So yeah, man, that's another thing right there, man. She definitely cheated on you, bro. It ain't need no question about what she. Cause what else could she have done that would be so foul that you wouldn't want to be with her no more? What else could she have done, bro? She cheated on you, bro. That's exactly what she did. She was in there shucking and riding. She was hopping up and down on that dude, bro. She hopped up and down on that dude, and you was up there taking L's. All right, that ain't funny, bro. Yeah, man, you was up there taking L's by yourself, no support. She down there hopping on pogo sticks. Huh? Nah, bro. She 100% cheated, bro. There's no doubt, bro. What else could she have done? what was she down there, money laundering or something like that? And she don't want to tell you. She didn't want to FaceTime you when they was counting the money up. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I have it like her dad is like bringing the outfit back from where it's coming from. And this is how you plan it. Forget, I don't care what you did. The fact that you won't even be honest with me. And I thought that's crazy. And what's even crazy is that she will take it to the grave. And that's what's so, like, I really believed in her. I really believed in the relationship. I swear to God.
Did you?
I told this girl things I never told. I opened up in ways I'll never open up again. I'll tell you that. And this is how you play it in one night, bro. One night. And everything just flipped. Yo, like, this junk it's crazy, bro. This junk is truly crazy.
Yeah, bro. So what do you guys think about that right there, man? He said he told her stuff that he had never told anybody. You guys think that's probably where she was like looking at him like, oh, he weak. He weak, man. Or do you guys think she just already was showing signs? I think this guy's probably an optimistic dude. I mean, well, I don't know about good dude because he said he been the other guy, and he know that you ain't a good dude then, bro. You the other guy sometimes. But you know, I think he tried to hope for the best with her. He was expecting the best, maybe not preparing for the worst, and then you know, she finally went through with what she was, you know, what she really was, and that was a cheater. That was a little sorry bit. She want to go down to Atlanta and go for her birthday. I personally don't really understand any girl going any other state or out of town for her birthday and you're her boyfriend. If you're just like dating her and busting her out and you know you hit the Where's Waldo here every 2 weeks or something like that, that's cool. But you just run around here, y'all together for real full time, and she like, I want to go to Atlanta. Of all places, Atlanta. I mean, I guess I'll say that because I'm from here, so I mean, so I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Your lady was probably looking good in these streets too, but she was probably out here flexing and putting on her best dress. She probably went to the Nobu. Oh, who knows? I don't know what she was doing, man. But yeah, let's go and check out this other video. He got a part to you.
Number on Monday night, this random number, this text now number, texted me. And they're like, yeah, bro, I just had to let you know that your girl shit on you that weekend. I'm thinking that it's my girl's other friend. So I texted back. I'm like, is it such and such? They text me back and they're like, bro, it doesn't even matter who it is. We just have to let you know. Matter of fact, there's some other stuff that we need to let you know. They started saying that the whole time behind my back, my girl's been saying like, I'm broke, saying I don't have nothing going for myself. She posted me on Valentine's Day on her IG. The dudes that she's been talking to, she blocked all of them from seeing her story that day. So I'm reading this. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But I'm like, how do I know like this isn't somebody like from my past or just somebody that's trying to play mind games on me type stuff, right? So then they mentioned this one detail. They said that, okay, your girl said that you struggle so much that you have to give blood to make ends meet, right? I'll show y'all something. My last semester at MSU, I was taking 18 credits, so I couldn't work full time. I had to work part time while taking the 18 credits while still trying to train. So hell yeah, I was giving plasma twice a week last semester. I was. I pay my rent, I put gas in my car, I put gas in her car, I send her money for food, I send her money for her nails.
And who's that? Oh, it's Mr. MVP, Sim!
I gotta get my hair cut. Everything costs.
So that's where you messed up right there, bro. You had too much stuff on your plate. One, you're in college. You're at MSU, Michigan State University. That's a big deal. You say you take, 18 credits or something? Like, bro, you're really in here working. Then on top of that, you've got a job. Then on top of that, you're boxing, bro. You can't do all that, bro. Boxing in school are hard enough. But then boxing, school, a job, and a trash-ass girlfriend, you got too much to balance on your plate, bro. You should have cut one of them, and it probably should have been the girl. Cause it sounded like she wasn't really helpful. I don't know what kind of woman she was that kind of kept you in the game, but she sounded like she wasn't worth it to me. Let's get it.
When they say that, the only person in my life who knew that I was giving plasma at one point in my life is my ex. So when they say that, I'm like, okay, damn, so she must really be out here just talking crazy about me, right? Cool. So that's Monday night. I don't even go to sleep. Tuesday morning hit. I drive to her house. It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm ringing her doorbell. She comes to the door. She talking about the screen. What are you doing here? Yeah, I got her an iPad for her birthday. I'm like, let me get my iPad back. She's like, okay, I'll give it back to you, but not right now. You need to leave. You can't be here right now. I'm like, I'm not leaving until you give me this iPad. Her dad walks up to the door. He looking through the screen. He's like, who's this? What's going on? I explained to him. I'm like, yo, like, I gave your daughter an iPad, and I'm just here to get it back. So her mom walks up to the door, too.
Sound to me like you was bending over backwards for this girl. Like you was really overextending. You gave her an iPad. You can't afford to live. You're going and giving blood, but you gave her an iPad? What are you talking about, bro? You sound like a goddamn simp right now. You're kind of making me angry a little bit. And I kind of don't really feel sorry for you as much because you say you done been another guy. So this kind of that karmatic justice a little bit. I was kind of like trying to be feeling sorry for you a little bit because I understand your plight. You a boxer. You working a job. You get money. You get blood to get extra money because you trying to eat. You're going to school because you're trying to not only be a boxer, but you want to goddamn be a man of value and have a smart mind as well and something to fall back on after the boxing is up. And bro, bro, you're kind of dumb. This is kind of a survival of the fittest type of deal, where like what's the little racist dude that they say where you like the trash people, they don't survive or something like that. What's that? I don't forgot, man. It's right in the back of my head, man. I'll probably put it on the screen, man. But y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I guess Darwin effect or something like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You sound dumb. You gave her an iPad. You bought her an iPad, bro. An iPad is not cheap. It's gonna be at least a couple $100 that you don't have, dummy. Let's go.
Both her parents walk out the door. My ex, she gets to calling her friend that went to ATL with her. She's FaceTiming her. She's showing that like I'm at the house type shit, right? So her friend pulls up. She starts pointing her finger in my face like, you got some nerve, you got some audacity being up here. All the times you betrayed her, all the times you lied to her, this, that, and the third. I put my hand in her face. I'm not even paying her no mind. Again, I go back to talking to my ex's dad. I'm like, listen, I'm just here to get the iPad back. Both of her parents are saying that, oh, well, since you got it a gift.
So basically, you got caught cheating by her at some point. You done lied to her about some little girls you was dealing with. You were dealing with some little rinky-dink girl at MSU, some little rinky-dink girl at the blood drive section, some little rinky-dink girl at your job. And then she came back and she goddamn did that. She goddamn got that revenge on you, boy. She gave that pussy up. It was splashing too, boy. Cream. But you can't really be mad because you was out here, bro. You was the other guy before. And also, you're sitting there when the friend's telling you, yeah, all the times you lied to her and all that kind of stuff. Has you really been feeling some kind of way? You'd be like, what are you talking about, bro? I've never lied to her, nothing like that. But you was just like, because you was doing your dirt too, bro. I'm feeling less and less sorry the more I look at the video. Let's go. What's wrong with this shit?
Regardless of what y'all got going on, I'm like, look, either y'all can give me the iPad, or y'all can give me $700. I'm leaving here with something. Mind you,
He said, I'm crashing out.
iPad, I'm showing him my ID. He sees my full name. He was like, say your name. I said my full name. He was like, what's your dad's name? I said my dad's full name. He was like, do you have an uncle that stays in Atlanta? I'm like, yeah, his name is Uncle such and such. His eyes widened. He like, I knew your daddy and uncle from back in the day. He starts asking me, do you know this person? Do you know that person? Do you know this person? I'm like, bro, I grew up with my mom. I spent most of my time in Chicago with my mom. I only spent a couple of years with my dad. I don't know who you're talking about right now. Can I get my iPad? He's like, okay, I understand. Him and his wife trying to invite me inside. I'm not going. My ex, she's not going either. He was like, where's your dad at right now? I just look at him. My dad passed away in 2019. He had a stroke. So he grabs my hand. He's like, I'm sorry that happened to you. Would you believe my ex? I've been with this girl over a year. In that very moment, she rolled her eyes and said, don't feel no sympathy for him. Your dad is asking me where my dad is. I say, my dad is not here no more. He's saying, I'm sorry for you. For you to roll your eyes and say, don't feel sympathy for him in this moment. Don't feel sympathy for me over an iPad. Because I pulled up to your house early in the morning to get my iPad back. Because you behind my back saying I'm broke, right? Okay, cool. Let me get my iPad back. Now it's, don't feel no sympathy for him. Who cares? Who cares that his dad is dead? To my face, I look at her. I look at her dad. I look at her mom. I look at her friend. Her friend's on the phone with my ex's oldest sister. They talking about me. I'm like, these aren't even good people. I look back to her dad. I'm like, you know what, sir? Don't even worry about it. It's fine. It's cool. You guys can have it. He's like, no. But the wedding, after we come back from the wedding, why don't you come back? We'll invite you back and we'll talk about it. I'm like,
No. What? Come on, Dad.
I'm sorry about everything. You guys had an iPad.
Daddy must have been a simp.
If I wasn't in my right mind, as soon as she said, do you understand what I could have done in that moment? If I wasn't in my right mind, if I was off, she's right there. She's in arm's reach. Do you understand what I could have done right there, dead in front of her house, in front of her parents? What I could have done. Now I'd be dead wrong if I still went to his sister's wedding tomorrow and I crashed that whole thing, right?
That'd be funny.
If I did that, right? Shit, this is after I took her to my mom's headstone. She was the first person to see it with me. This is after I took her to my dad's headstone. One time we was in the back seat. I'm talking to her. She's like, okay, just open up to me. Like, just tell me how you really feel. I'm telling her like, yo, I have this deep sense of sadness because no matter what I do, no matter what I accomplish for the rest of my life, my parents will never see it.
That's ugly.
I graduated high school. I started driving. My mom didn't get to see it. I walked the stage, Michigan State, cap and gown, graduated. After I got kicked out of there for 2 years, I still graduated. Neither of my parents were there to see it. My dad loved boxing. He loved fighting, bro. I've been boxing for 3 years. I'm a 2-time state Golden Glove champion. My dad will never see me fight. If I turn pro, he's never going to see me as a pro fighter. You know that. I told you that. I was damn near about to start crying, telling you that shit, just for you to turn around and say, don't feel sympathy for him, over an iPad. Okay? Over an iPad, right? So let this be a lesson, yo. I saw the signs early, within like the first month of me talking to her. I saw the signs. I was hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can fix this person. I can change this person. I can grow with this person. My body was telling me. Before I met her, it was nothing for me to wake up early in the morning, run 5, 6, 7 miles, go to class, go to work, come back, train again, go spar, 7, 8 rounds, no problem. I would do that 6 days a week. I started laying with her. Now for me to wake up, bro, it's hard. For me to wake up before 7, it's hard. For me to go out and run 5 miles, it's hard. For me to spar more than 3 rounds, it's hard, bro. I ran in me of my life force energy, bro. I felt it. I'm like, let me hold on to this person. I'll figure it out myself. No. She's cursing me behind my back. She's saying I'm not gonna be nothing. She's saying I'm broke behind my back. She's putting that on my spirit. I'm exchanging energy with her, and that's what she's saying behind my back. Rather than for her to be praying for me. Rather than for her to be speaking life into me. Number on Monday night, just random numbers.
All right, man. So, yeah, man. Y'all hear the story right there, man. It's pretty crazy, man. I feel a little bit more sorry for you now that you say your parents both died. And kudos to you for graduating, man. And this is one of them situations where you probably shouldn't be dating, man. You're in a elite level grind mode. You are going to school, 18 credits. You work a job, trying to live. You boxing, dream chasing. And you still got this little girlfriend. I think somewhere in another video you talked about she was goddamn getting her nails and shit done. And you got an iPad, boy, you sounding crazy. But I don't know why you would think that was okay. I think any girl that you need to get her nails done and her feet done and all that kind of stuff, bro, I think that she's kind of selfish a little bit. Unless you got down running around here living like that, that shouldn't be a thing. Like we pay for our own haircuts. We pay for our own shit, bro. She should be able to do the same thing. It's not like we married or nothing like that. We're not married, bro. I think this joker African. I don't think he FBA though, because his name was like Jagun or something like that. I looked at some of his other boxing videos. His name was like Jagun or something like that. So I think he African. And y'all, you know, them African jokers, they be putting tariffs on the poissy. They be goddamn causing dating inflation and shit. And I don't think it's like because African dudes are just horrible or nothing like that. I think it's just like, I don't know, like people with Eastern values tend to have like I don't know, like different ways of dealing with women. Like they think like I got like some Asian friends and some Mexican friends, and they be talking about girls how they be going MIA at one point and then want to go out another place at one point, and then they're like, yeah, we didn't really link on the date. We didn't really have a good connection on the date, and then they're sitting up trying to still brainstorm ideas on how to be decent to her, be gentlemanly. I'm like, she doesn't deserve really any date, bro. She goes MIA when it's time to Lincoln, you know, and she goes MIA at night, and you're still running around here trying to take on a date. Get out of here, bro. Same thing with this dude. Why are you paying? Why are you getting this girl nails done, getting her an iPad? You're struggling like a bitch. You're not just struggling. You're struggling like a bitch. You're giving blood to get money, to eat. And you're doing college full time, and you're boxing. Bro, boxing takes a lot out of you, bro. College is gonna take a lot out of you, bro. What are you talking about, man? That's crazy work right there, man. You was really bent over backwards and overextending yourself, and I don't like that, bro. I think that's dumb as hell, and I think you need to do something else about that. You know, something about.
I'm thinking that it's.
But yeah, man. That's it for the video right there, man. Y'all think bro was a simp? Y'all think he got what he deserved? Y'all think his girl's just straight trash? Y'all think it's two people just trash, going back and forth at each other, or what? I mean, like I said earlier, man. Sorry for sorry for your loss with your parents and everything like that, man. R.I.P. to them. But man, you was making a mistake, like you said. You even said in the beginning, man. You saw the signs and all that kind of stuff, and you still went through with it, man. And most of the time, when you deal with a girl, you see the signs early enough on where you don't really need to continue. You know, whether or not she's a busting block. You know, you need to go and bust her, hit the Where's Waldo. You know, you can goddamn, she's just strictly for dates. But then you decide to go and goddamn wipe her up because she probably pressures you into doing it and doing that and all that. No. But yeah, man, that's it for the video right there, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. If you watched up to this point, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.